So welcome back to the review section. So to talk about the article a little bit more, I know that there has been complaints from consumer advocacy groups as well as the US Federal Trade Commission about this situation of, as we know, on YouTube, sponsorship as well as advertising can be very deceptive.
Advocacy.
Advocacy.
Deceptive.
Deceptive.
A lot of people actually don't know whether on the videos as well, whether it's sponsored or not sponsored, and this can create problems with certain advertising groups.
Right, and I heard that Google has already been sued because of this actually, for hundreds of millions of dollars. Basically, Google kind of mines data and takes the information from kids that are watching to suggest future advertisements, and they've really been caught in the crossfires here, and there's the big discussion on ethics. So I really don't agree with kid YouTubers, to be honest, and I do think that taking the data from children is very morally grey.
Exactly.
So,
I also agree that I still don't think children should even be on YouTube.
crossfire.
Crossfire.
Some advantages and disadvantages of letting children watch YouTube. What do you think?
So I feel as though children could get the idea that if they watch these child YouTubers, that it's an easy way to fame and get them very invested in this online world. I think that is an extremely bad idea.
Right.
I think it's completely unethical, and it's not really the correct way a child should be raised.
Exactly.
Advantages, I guess it could provide quick entertainment to kind of distract the child. If the parents are busy, you just stick an iPad in front of the child, which I've seen quite a lot, to be honest. What about you?
Well, I would have to agree with you there that even though, but somewhat agree but disagree, should I say. I do think it's a great form of distraction for the children, but I also think it has long-term effects where it distances children from their parents. When you and I were younger, we didn't have that sort of luxury of being able to watch something in front of us at the dinner table, right? We had to pay attention, we had to interact with our families. So I also think that's a disadvantage rather than an advantage. Another disadvantage would be the prominence of online bullying these days. As we know, some people are out of control on the internet, especially in the comments section. So I think it might be a bad idea for children to read some of the hateful, terrible things that they see on these videos.
Exactly.
And some of those videos can be simply just on very, how can I say, friendly videos. So it's almost like no videos are safe these days.
Exactly. But I mean, we're a bit older, so we can have limited access to videos when we have free time. So do you know any specific videos that are kind of popular or trending these days?
Well, as I mentioned before, I do kind of like podcasts, but I'm also interested in cooking shows as well as some strange top 5 lists that are common these days. I go through a lot of videos, I think. I go into this like YouTube spiral of like watching what's recommended next and next. How about you?
I'm a little bit similar. I do like kind of top 5, top 10 lists, and then you can go down like you said, a spiral with the recommended section. Right. But I like a lot of reaction videos these days. They're really trending. A lot of Reddit reaction stuff. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's always changing. But I kind of try to follow.
Right. The trend is always changing within YouTube, and it'd be very hard to keep up if you are a YouTuber yourself. Anyway, that wraps it up for the review section, and we'll see you on the next unit.